Hello, welcome to SKR Yoga and Wellness. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. My name is Sam and I am leading you through a powerful 10-minute practice. So this is going to be very strong, very fierce. This is great to do if you are short on time but really want to power up and engage the muscles and feel nice and strong and get a little bit sweaty moving forward into the rest of your day. So you don't need any props for this practice, just your mat. And we're going to get started right away on all fours. So taking your knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, and you actually want to keep your back feet tucked. So your toes are tucked under here, and right away you want to feel that your core is engaged. We're attacking those core muscles first. So with the toes tucked, you're going to just lift the knees about an inch off the floor and feel your shoulders pushing away from the floor. So you're pushing into the mat almost like you would in plank, and you might feel your core start to burn a little bit. And then we're going to place the knees back down, take an inhale, exhale, push away, hold here. Holding but continuing to breathe, of course. Feel that you're still pushing the mat away from you. Feel that your belly button is pulling into your spine. And drop the knees again, twice more. Inhale, exhale, push into the feet, lift the knees. Holding, breathing, and place them back down. Last time, inhale and exhale, lift the knees just an inch off the floor, keep your neck long, and we're gonna stay here. Put more of your weight into your left hand and your right toe, and you're gonna try to just lift your left foot and right hand off the mat. Place them back down. Same thing other side, put weight into your right hand, left foot, lift the opposite hand and foot, place it down. Other side. Lifting right hand, left foot. Feel that core engage and down. Your body might start to shake a little bit. Last time, other side, lift left hand, right foot. And place it down, drop the knees. Relax the feet, coming into cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Feel that nice stretch across your abdomen. And exhale, curve the back, looking towards your belly. Inhale. Lift it up. Exhale, curve. Let's take these next two into a little bit of a child's pose. So first, inhale, finding your arch. Exhale, we curve. Take the hips back towards your heels. And again, inhale all the way up, back over your hands. And exhale, curve. Take the hips back. Coming back to all fours, we're coming into puppy pose. So keeping your hips right over your knees. You're just walking your hands out in front of you, elbows to the floor. Maybe to intensify it, you bring your palms together, thumbs towards the back of your neck. Breathing into that open space around your armpits and towards the outsides of your upper back. Continuing to breathe deep here. Make sure your belly button is still pulling in towards your spine. We're still engaging through the core to save our lower back. And if your arms were bent, we're going to extend them back out in front of you. Send your weight into your elbows, tuck your toes, lift your hips up. So we're coming to dolphin. So it's like we're in a down dog, but onto your forearms. And you want to feel that you're pushing your shoulders away from your ears so we have a nice long neck. We're going to shift forward and back from here. So taking your hips a little bit lower and forward. Just go as far as you can and then exhale. Push yourself back. Inhale, slightly forward. You're not going to make it to a full plank, but just enough that you feel those shoulders engage. We exhale to push back. Let's do two more here. Inhale, forward. Exhale, push the elbows into the mat. Last one, inhale, forward. Exhale, push it back. You'll feel that core again as well. We're gonna walk the feet out, finding forearm plank. So your shoulders are right over top of your elbows here. You're gonna come up onto your right hand, up onto your left hand, back down to forearm on your left, and onto your right. Reverse that, left hand, right hand up to a full plank. Keep that core engaged. Right hand down onto your forearm, left arm down. Twice more, right and left to come up, coming down left and right, left and right, coming down right. Make sure our hips aren't swaying side to side. and left. We're coming up to full plank to push it back into your down dog. And take a moment. Breathe deep, bend and stretch the legs. Just take a little mini breather before we continue after all of that core work. Maybe you feel your abs buzzing. Maybe you feel your upper back buzzing a little bit. Just making notes. And from here, we're gonna inhale the right leg up, but keep it straight and square. Exhale, we're gonna step it forward in between the palms, coming to warrior two. So windmilling the arms, coming all the way up. Feel square towards the long edge of your mat, pushing into the outside of that back leg. Nice and strong, and we're gonna dynamically move through this. So on an inhale, stretching your front leg, arms come up overhead. Exhale, push back down into that strong warrior. Inhale up, and exhale, push something really heavy away with your arms so you feel your back really engage. Inhale up, exhale, push that thick air down and away from you. Last one, inhale, exhale, bend and keep that knee opening right over your toes. And from here, we're gonna straighten the front leg once more. Bring your hands to your hips. A little bit of a weird transition here. You're gonna take your back foot, spin it so it's now at 45 degrees and your hips are pointing towards the front of your mat. And you're gonna toe heel your right foot so it's right on the outside edge. And now once we've set our legs, you're gonna bend into a very wide set warrior one. Hips and shoulders are stacked right on top of each other, facing the front of your mat. You're gonna interlace your fingers right behind your lower back, resting on your tailbone, maybe extending, lifting the heart up. Inhale, exhale, we're gonna bow forward right in between the legs. So you're on the inside of your right thigh here. We're not resting the body on top of the leg. We're right on the inside. So you're gonna feel that right leg engage and start to work. Now from here, keep your arms as they are. You're gonna step your left foot up to be on the opposite side of your mat with your right. So coming to bear pose, keeping the hips low. That right leg's gonna feel it. Keep the arms extending up overhead. We're gonna release the hold, stretch the arms, biceps along the ears, sink the hips lower. You got this. Holding for 2 more breaths. Pulling in your belly button. And we'll release, straighten the legs. Just take a little ragdoll fold. You're gonna toe heel your feet so they're right underneath your hips. And we're gonna take a flow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step it back to plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Notice how your right leg feels in comparison to your left. And we'll go ahead and repeat that sequence on the second side. So inhale the left leg up, straight and square. Exhale, step it forward, warrior two. Make sure your heels are in one line here. Knee stays open right over those toes. Arms and shoulder blades pulling together. Moving again through our bend of the front leg. We inhale to stretch everything up. Exhale, push the air down and away from you. Again, inhale. Exhale, push. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, push, find resistance. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, push. And now we're gonna straighten. Bring your hands to your hips, just like we did on the first side. Spin your back heel so you're at 45 degrees and your front leg opens. So we're in this very wide spread stance. You're going to bend into your front leg. So we're in a wide warrior one. Interlace your fingers, but put the opposite thumb on top. So it's gonna feel a little weird. We're gonna inhale, stretch the arms, looking up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward on the inside of that front leg. Keep energy and engagement through that back leg. Sink nice and low through that front. Remember, you wanted a powerful practice, and it's only 10 minutes. You can do it. We're gonna maintain the arms and the upper body. Keep the hips low as you take your right foot and step it forward. Bear pose, opposite end of the mat. Release the arms, bring biceps along the ears, which should allow the hips to sink even lower. Send your tailbone out the back behind you. Pull your belly button in. 2 more breaths. And we'll release. Take it forward into a forward fold. Maybe bend and stretch the legs. And we'll toe heel the feet right underneath you and underneath your hips. Taking our final flow, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, step it back. Let's take another inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, push it up. Our final down dog. Do any last movements or adjustments that you need here. And when you're ready, we'll drop down, taking a quick, nice, easy child's pose. Just let your hips melt towards your heels. Make sure we're taking deep and steady breaths here. After that very intense sequence for the body. Feel your heart rate starting to return to normal. Feel any heat you might be feeling through the body. Taking one more deep breath here. And slowly using your hands to help you walking yourself up. We're going to swing the legs forward. Just cooling down a little bit. Let's flex through those feet. Keep energy through the legs. We're inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhale, reach forward as far as you can. Maybe you can grab the tops of your feet. And then you want to roll the shoulders back. Try and straighten through the back. Maybe you lift your heels off the floor. Just finding this very intense, activated stretch for the back of the legs and your posterior chain. Really feel that lower back reaching and expanding. So we're trying to make a straight line with the spine as best as you can. And then let's release forward, relax the legs, maybe give them a shake. And let's turn your palms out to face the ceiling. Let your upper body fold towards those legs. So we're allowing this to be a little bit more passive in nature. So no engagement. Just letting gravity pull you forward. One more breath. And we'll roll ourselves back up. From here, you're going to bend your right leg, cross it over the left. Maybe bending that left leg in so your foot is right beside your hip in our little pretzel shape. You're going to inhale your left arm up, exhale, cross your elbow over that right knee, finding a seated twist. Make sure we're still sitting up tall, especially through that lower back, so we don't want to slouch here. You want to still be right on top of your sit bones, still up nice and tall. And then your spine is almost like a barber's pole, spiraling towards the right here. You might even feel a little bit of a stretch on the outside of your right glute. And we're going to exhale to unwind. Stretch both legs back out, maybe give them a nice shake. We're going to do that same thing on the other side, so bending the left leg in. Right leg comes in close to you. The left sole of your foot is fully planted on the floor. We're going to inhale the right arm up. Exhale to twist. And same thing, we're sitting up nice and tall, imagining that barber's pole. The twist is really coming from your navel, and everything else on top, your upper back, your neck, is just coming along for the ride. So we're not twisting by looking our head really, really far. We're twisting from the center and allowing all of that to guide our upper body more towards the left. And we'll unwind. Just one final stretch to finish off, coming to a butterfly fold. So bringing the soles of your feet together. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Let's actually grab our toes with our two-piece fingers here. So inhale to sit up nice and tall. Exhale, bend the elbows to pull yourself forward. And again, just like we did on that first stretch, try to maintain that long spine here. So you might not be able to go as far, but you're using that pull of your toes to pull you forward with that long back. Take one more breath here. And then on your exhale, allow your spine to curve. So you can go even farther, relaxing into it, getting close to your feet, perhaps. Take one more breath. Roll yourself back up. And feeling nice and tall, I'm going to turn to face you, just bringing your hands together in front of your heart, finishing off bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for doing this flow with me. I hope you really felt that core engage. I hope you feel nice and strong and ready to tackle whatever it is you have for the rest of your day. Please, before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will be here on the mat again soon, and hopefully you'll be there to join me. Bye.